Okay, so we're starting now. So today we're with Triumphant Magazine, and we're presenting Triumphant Moments. And at this time, we are fortunate to have in front of us Morgan Nelson, also known as Mo. And at this time, we were going to go ahead and give Morgan the opportunity to tell us a little bit about himself, if he doesn't mind, please.
Yeah. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's doing well. As Miss Theresa just spoke upon, my name is Morgan Nelson, a.k.a. Mo, and I'm born and raised in the beautiful city of Tampa, Florida. 31 years old, and I was born with a single parent home. Went through some trials and tribulations as an adolescent, and you know, every challenge that I've been through, I always managed to find a silver lining. So I'm here today just to share my story with you all in hopes that it will impact you and affect you in a major way. So thank you.
Well, we appreciate that. And I know you are also an entrepreneur along with many other things. So I wanted to see if you could possibly tell us about, being a business owner, because like you stated, you're young and you're a gentleman that making things happen. In other words, you have boss moves going on. So if you can tell us about that, if you don't mind, please.
I don't mind. Yeah, first and foremost, from the grace of God, thank you for allowing me the tools, the intangibles and the tangibles that's necessary in order for me to be able to have my own businesses and thriving and profiting. So big ups to the Most High. But yeah, fortunately, I am a business owner. I started off in the vending industry. I have a company by the name of Vanzette Vending. I named it in honor of my mother. That was my mother's middle name. And the reason why I named it after her is because, as an adolescent, I took her through so much strife and bad situations that I wanted to represent my mom in a major way and give her a gift. Let her know that I'm representing you in an impactful way. I named a business after you that just so happened to be profitable and, it's changing lives out there. So yeah. I've been in the vending industry going on like a year and a half. I started the company 2 months after my release from prison.
Wow. That's impressive. 2 months.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And I started off with gumball machines initially, just quarter gumball machines. And just gained from the momentum after that. I was simultaneously working a job, only making $13 an hour, but I was saving like 30 to 40% of my check, just saving, yeah, until I got to the point where I invested in some soda machines. And I purchased, man, God has been great. I purchased my first soda machine for $50, a quality soda machine. $50. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, ever since then, I've just been, momentum, just riding the wave, just constantly, perpetually ascending. Now I have 5 machines placed, in addition with like 6 or 7 candy machines placed, and it's doing pretty good.
Okay, that's pretty good. Now, how did you come up with the decision to start your own business? Yeah.
Right, great question. To be honest, while I was incarcerated, I have some pretty hefty charges, so I knew it was going to be very challenging for me to find some employment. Not impossible, though.
Right.
I knew it was going to be challenging. I knew I was going to face some rejections, some declines. So I say, hey, how can I create for myself? How can I become a producer instead of depending on solely somebody to give me a job and a paycheck and determine my financial destination? What can I create for myself?
I love it.
So I thought, hey, my best bet is to become an entrepreneur, make work for myself, use my mind. Identify a problem and then come up with a solution. That's how all the great entrepreneurs started. So I just followed that path. And I was fortunate to just come up with something simple, very cost effective, and something that was very feasible for my circumstance.
Right. And I know you mentioned earlier that you also spent time like reading books, and I think you also mentioned some other things you accomplished while you were there.
Yeah. It's amazing. It sounds cliche, but reading is very fundamental. For the people that's from the born from 85 on back. I know you guys are familiar with Reading Rainbow. Growing up, I hated it. I love the theme song, but I hated it. And my mom used to make me watch it. But as I got older and being incarcerated, reading is very fundamental, and reading took me to so many places. I've been to Africa, Europe, the Caribbean. I've been in certain scenarios that You
That's
couldn't
pretty
even
good.
imagine. Yeah, all through the books. And I
Wow.
became an entrepreneur all through the books. I read books regarding how to start your own business, bookkeeping, personal finance, how to
Wow.
repair your credit. All that information, consolidated and transitioned my mind frame to the way it is today.
That's pretty good.
It's all, yeah. And also, while incarcerated, I was able to take advantage of the courses that they had to offer. Different classes, employability, like I say, personal finance, personal development, self-help type classes. Yeah.
Right. And then I think you mentioned also you learned a certain language as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't, sometimes I forget that I know a second language, I really do. But yeah, while incarcerated, I was able to develop a second language, and that second language is Spanish. And
Okay.
how it came about that, the books, I actually had a book, a step-by-step guide on how to learn Spanish.
That's
So I
pretty
was
good.
intrigued. Yeah, I was intrigued. I'm like, I don't have nothing else better to do. I got years upon years, so let's make this as constructive as possible. So I picked up the book. I read through it. I started off learning my vowels, my consonants, my alphabets, and I was fortunate to have Latino peers amongst me
Oh, wow.
that really were stakeholders in my success and helped me each and every day, and actually helped me accountable to speak with them only in Spanish so I can
That's
sharpen my skills
important.
and harness my skills. Right, very important, very important. And yeah, so that's how I developed that. And Spanish is the second most spoken language in America. So also to increase my marketability, I harness that language. I harness that skill
Competitive edge.
to right to get a competitive edge and just to make any employer, any interviewer, to make it hard for them to say no.
That's it. And you did it.
Yeah.
Did it. That's outstanding that you use your like how you said, your time wisely. And I believe you mentioned that it also puts you in the mind of like chess. I think you were telling me that early as well. So if you can
Yeah,
tell us about the chess, the
yeah.
similarities.
Most definitely. See, the game of chess is prevalent in prison. Um, and the reason being because it's a mind game. You really have to use your mental faculties in order to really prevail against adversity. Because you got to protect your king and your queen and your power pieces, and you want to put certain pieces in position that is going to enable you to conquer your mission.
Wow.
So yeah, so how I take chess is I apply it to life. I'm coming out here with a mission. And I understand that it's going to be sacrifices that have to go along the way in order to me to satisfy and complete my mission. So, that's the step that I'm taking. And also, let's say in chess is cliche, but, make your next move your best move and
That's
always
it.
have 10 steps ahead of that next move. So
Wow.
when you move that pawn or you move that bishop, you're supposed to have 10 more moves already calculated in your mind that what you're going to do. And now, granted, depending on what your opponent does, it may fluctuate, it may change, but you have a game plan, and that's what it's about. I can't say anything better. Preparation, proper preparation prevents poor performance.
I
Number
love
5B. So you always want to have a game plan. You always want to be ready.
That's it. I love it. Excellent. And thank you so much for sharing that with us. And then I know you did you have anybody that actually impacted your life while you were in there? Did anybody like make a significant difference in your life? And if you want to tell us about that as well.
Honestly, yes, and it's amazing. It actually kind of get me a little emotional because growing up, I didn't have a permanent father figure in my home. I met my dad and built a semi rapport with him at the age of 13. But growing up prior to that, my dad was absent, so I didn't have that male
Father
figure
figure.
or figure in my life.
Right.
So when I got incarcerated, I was encountered by some extraordinary men. I'm talking about geniuses. I'm talking about people that can give Einstein a run for their money. But unfortunately, they're just incarcerated. But I had one guy in particular that I will never forget. That's dear to my heart. His name was Jimmy Nance, better known as Osiris on the Compound. Now, Jimmy Nance, he was from Miami, and he was incarcerated since the age of like 20.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
young.
right, for a homicide. And when I met him, he was in his like early 40s, like 42, 43. So you can imagine all the time, you know, that he accumulated over the years. But Osiris was so wise. You know, he was well read in the Bible, in politics and science, and just on so many spectrums. And he just, you know, he just got me out of the grave. Now, when I say the grave, I'm talking about the mental grave. I was dead mentally, and I was ignorant and naive. So he just put that breath in me, and just broadened my horizon and just showed me a plethora of things. And he gave me this quote that I never forget. It's saying, he was telling me that never be consumed by the fire and purified, but be purified by the fire. And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? You always come up with these old, wild, old, you know, riddles and want me to decipher. So I'm like, man, you know, just elaborate on that, man. Just put it elementary style for me, you know. I'm still a baby. He said, okay. He said, okay, the fire, this environment, the prison, the negativity, all the impurities and all the things that transpire in prison. You know, this is the fire. Be careful not to get consumed by the fire, like a piece of paper. If there's a brush of fire, and I take a piece of paper and I throw it in a brush of fire, what's going to happen?
It's going to consume.
It's going to consume. It's going to burn.
Yeah.
It's going finito, right?
Yeah.
But let's say I take a dirty gold nugget and I throw it in that same brush of fire. What's going to happen?
I'll let you tell me what's going to happen.
Yeah. All right. What's going to happen is the gold is going to be cleansed. It's going to be purified, ready to be in the stores for purchase. It's going to shine bright.
I love it.
And it's going to glow. So what he was telling me was, be that dirty gold nugget. I came in naive into a lot of things, you know, not knowing, made some bad decisions in life. But he seen great potential in me. He knew that I was great before I even knew myself that I was great.
That's awesome.
Right. And he said, let this environment, prison, cleanse me, purify me, broaden my horizon. You know, look at it not so much as prison, but a university, a college.
I love it. And you did it that way too.
Yeah.
Look at the heart, what he said to you.
That's exactly how I approached it. So, and it meant so much, Miss Theresa, because prison, for those who may not know, prison is a very hostile and violent environment. And you have to have a balance. And what I mean by balance is that you can't be too hard, but you can't be too soft. You got to keep a balance, because if you're too soft, you're going to experience what they call a domino effect. Now, everybody's going to roll over you, trample you, just think they can talk and treat you any type of way. And it's going to be very stressful. It's going to be very consuming. Right. But simultaneously, you have to be assertive in your walk of who you are as a man. You know, I'm not here to cause no grief. I'm not here to start any problems or to bully anybody, but I am going to stand my ground firmly, especially within right.
Right.
So I learned that. That's another attribute that I learned from Osiris was, you know, being assertive, minding my business, walking in a straight line, educating myself and bettering myself, as opposed to doing all the gang banging and you know, selling drugs inside the prison society, all that stuff. You know, I sacrificed. I stayed away from that. I don't want no parts of that. I was focused on bettering myself. So.
And you did it too, because like you said, you came out 2 months later. You went ahead and did your vending business. You named it in honor of your mom. And with that being said, how was her reaction when you told her that you was going to name the business in her honor? What did she say?
Yeah, she responded as if like you told a 7-year-old kid that, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty, just with the blush, and, you know, she could get a little pink. And but she just felt honored. She just felt blessed that it's kind of I can't. It's like hard to put it in words.
Right.
But you know, so many people coming up my situation, unfortunately, revert right back to prison.
That's it.
And for me, that's not going to be the case, and it hasn't been yet.
Right.
It never will be.
It won't be.
Yeah, but me perpetually striving and ascending, you know, it makes her feel great. And to see the fact that, you know, her child really got out here and made it happen, instead of pointing the finger and making excuses about the system and trying to false to the victimization and all that. No, I make no excuses.
You took
I
ownership
owned up to my mistakes. Yeah, I took ownership. I made a piss poor decision in life that cost me dearly. I learned from it, and I continue moving forward.
and you kept running. And then
Kept running.
you also have another business. So can you also
Yeah.
tell us about your other business that you have?
Oh, you want me to let all the cats
Yes,
out?
we want it all. We want it
Okay,
all.
well,
This is
okay.
triumphant moments. We want it all.
Most definitely. Yes, by the grace of God again, me and my girlfriend, we invented a product. Yeah, and this product is a face mask, a 24 karat gold face mask, and it's called Monet's.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
There we
beautiful.
go.
Yeah,
There
it's
you go.
gold 24
Yes, beautiful.
glorious mask. So this is the box you're gonna get it in, and we put our heart and soul in this product because, again, as I stated earlier, I like to serve. I want to serve people, and if I identify a problem, I like to identify a solution or at least contribute somewhat to a solution. So
right.
we know that it's people out there that's having difficulties with the skin, acne, impurity within the skin, discoloration in the skin.
Yeah.
So we noticed that, and we decided, hey, let's invent a product that is going to help. We're going to rectify these minor issues that people are having with their skin, because, you know, my whole motto is you look great, you feel great. And we want people to, even if it's in the professional field, even on your leisure time or whatever the case may be, we want you to feel beautiful and
That's
feel
it.
confident and exude that confidence in all walks of life, no matter what.
That's
And you know, our product is for everybody. So children can use it. It's vegan. It's non-toxic.
that's
And
impressive.
it's amazing. This jar, man, it's like it's amazing on, you know, what we have done with this small product. But yeah, we're very proud of it. You know, it got my face looking good. I just used it the other day. You know, got my face glowing. So, you know, if it can do it for me, I know it can do it for anybody else out there. But yeah, and if you're interested though, go to visit Monet's Beauty on IG. The beauty is spelled with 2 Y's, and you can also visit our website at monetsbeauty.com. You know, yeah, go ahead and get that, man. You know, I promise you that you
Put
will
it a little
not.
closer for us that way we can really see it. Oh, there we go. Now, there we
You
go.
would not be disappointed,
There we go.
ladies and
There we
gentlemen. I
go.
promise. And
Awesome.
please, like, share your reviews. Let us know. Let us know. Be honest. Listen, we taking all the constructive criticism because we want to continue to make this product better, and better. So yeah, so visit us at that site, and
repeat it again for us, the site again, just in case.
Oh yeah, the site is monetsbeauty.com, MONAES beauty.com.
Okay, outstanding. Thank you so much. And then I know you also have, you just have like you said, you just came out running, and you have become unstoppable. So I know you have an upcoming book that's coming out. I believe you said next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is very true. I do have a book coming out within the first few weeks of next month, November. It's no exact date now because it's still through the editing process. But yeah, but believe me, ladies and gentlemen, it is on the way. And the title of the book is called Detour.
Yes.
And what it's about is my life, my story, how I grew up in a single parent household, growing up as the only child for 13 years. The challenges I faced with identity crisis, peer pressure from my friends, feeling alone, not seeing my mom as much, and being introduced to urban America and giving you that experience from the lenses of a young African-American boy being grown and raised in urban America. And just talking about all the decisions that I made growing up, and that one drastic decision that took my life for a detour. You know, I had to go the other route because, I mean, my life was at a standstill.
Wow.
And yeah, so, you know,
Well, we appreciate you sharing it.
Yeah, most definitely. So I'm very proud of it. Yeah. And I hope, my biggest thing is that I just hope my book impacts and inspires, you know, you guys out there, man, because, and again, I'm going to keep saying this. I know it's cliche. However, if I can do it, I know anybody can do it. I literally really did 12.9 years in the Florida Department of Correction. You know, I still have my prison ID in my wallet because, you know, as a reminder, you know,
So
reminder
nobody
myself.
have any excuses then. That's
No,
what
no excuses. It's no excuses. Listen, I never said it was going to be easy.
No.
It's definitely going to be challenges because it was definitely challenges for me. But I made a decision that I was not going to be denied by no one. The only person that had to say so is the Most High.
That's it.
That's it. And I trusted that. I subscribed to that. And I act accordingly. Right. You know, and it just blossomed in due time. It didn't happen overnight. Listen, this product Monet didn't happen overnight. My vending business, it didn't just flourish overnight. It took time. I had to till the dirt, plant the seed, constantly put water, let that sun beam. But with patience and belief and faith,
yes,
I knew it was going to grow. And now it grew.
That's it. That's
outstanding. You know, harvesting. So, yeah. So,
what's the name of the book again? What's the name of the book again?
Oh, yeah. The title of the book is called Detour, The Wrong Turn That Changed My Life Forever.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, be on the lookout for that.
I can't wait to get mine. I'm
yeah. You guys will be on the loop. Yeah. And also, to keep up with the updates, follow me on IG as Morgan_Nelson_speaks. You'll get all the updates as far as when the book is, the exact date on the book and things of that nature. I'm gonna try to have a book signing too, so I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop. But yeah,
that's gonna be outstanding. We can't wait. I'm
definitely
excited for you.
Congratulations
to you in advance with everything that's going on in your life. And then also which goes into correctly going into what you also do. You work with the youth. So you want to talk about the youth as well?
Yeah. When you talk about the youth, I get shivers because the youth is my heart. I have so much compassion for youth, and the reason being is I can relate to the youth. I remember like yesterday, I was 15, 16 years old, faced with these identity crises, faced with challenging situations, and I didn't know how to respond correctly. And like I said, and because as a result of that, I made some decisions that didn't result in the best for me. But how I pay it back or pay it forward, should I say, is that I like to give my time to youth. I like to spend time with the youth since I've been free, and to have like 5 to 6 speaking engagements. I spoke to places like Junior Achievement, Memorial Middle, places like that, and just share my story, letting the kids know, like, hey, listen, I understand. I hear you. I know what you're going through. This may help. This may help you prevail. Because had I known what I know now, I could have circumvented a lot of things that I didn't know. I didn't have that positive mentor in my life.
Right.
But now, the youth in me has that. So I give them as much wisdom as I possibly can that I know that is effective and that can be very instrumental in their lives. So I just share my story. And to be honest, my book is for everybody. I would like everybody to read, can inspire and impact everybody in a major way. But my target audience is the youth, because I'm showing them it can happen. Like, and I'm also emphasizing the fact that, hey, listen to the youth. You may make a bad decision. Unfortunately, I wasn't the first, and I'm not going to be the last. It's going to be some more. It's going to be more youth that's going to be caught in my situation. But what I'm showing them, it's not over. As long as you're still breathing and you have a sane mind, it's not over. Listen. Things happen to us each and every day, but it's not about what happens to us. It's about how we respond to whatever it is that happens to us. So basically, in a nutshell, that's what my book is about, and that's what drives me to speak to the youth. Give them the motivation, like, hey man, come on, I know you're going through some hard times. I know you kind of don't really have an idea of where you're at all the way, but hey, listen, remain steadfast. Make healthy decisions, because healthy decisions result in healthy results.
I love it. And I have a saying to that too. Like I don't know where I heard it from, but it's a saying that says, it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. So it's not about where you start, it's the way you finish.
Okay.
And I could tell you you're finishing strong with the various things that you allow to take place in your life, and your willingness to share it with others and be transparent through it all. So you are paying it forward, like you mentioned.
Most definitely. It's incumbent upon me. It's incumbent. Like, I cannot not do it. I don't have a choice.
Right.
It's like, and instead I don't want to say I'm ordained, but I just, from what I went through, and I know I can't sit back and just watch.
No.
If it's youth in trouble, anybody in trouble, but particularly my youth, if they're in trouble, I have to be there to aid them. I know they need me.
That's
You
it.
know, so can't let them down.
That's pretty good. And then another thing I love about you, actually, Mo, is you're not afraid to share information with others. I know you were telling me about the vending, like with the businesses and also those that want to learn about it. So if you can tell us a little bit about that, if you don't mind, please.
Most definitely. I'm definitely not stingy and a hoarder when it comes to information. I feel like the pie is big enough for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone who wants to take action. But I developed a course because a lot of people in my hometown, I post on social media and things like that, and they all have inquiries. They're always asking, "Hey, how can I start mine? How can I do this?" It's very interesting. Where do I start?
Yeah.
So I came up with the idea. I said, I came with the idea like, you know what? Let me serve the public. Let me formulate a course that can basically answer all their questions and become a blueprint for them to be able to have their own vending pod for themselves. It's better to teach a person how to fish as opposed to giving them a fish.
Oh, no, that's
so
great.
right, and that's what I did. So I just simply, create a small presentation, a PowerPoint course, and I'm just telling you from A to Z all the steps that is necessary in order for you to, start and have a successful, profitable vending business.
Yeah, so you're providing them with a blueprint. You're giving them
providing with a blueprint. That's it. I'm giving you everything that's necessary. Everything that I did, getting out of prison, all the steps that I took after that is all in this course. And it works because I did it. I'm living proof of that. You go to my page on IG, Vanzette Vending Inc, you'll see the pictures. You'll see my location. Like, this is real stuff, people. There's not something, there's no hyperbole. There's nothing to give you a false impression. Like, I really have done it. And I say it humbly.
Yeah.
Not getting too big for my britches, but I'm saying it because I know that it's true, and I put my all into it. But for those of you who are interested, because you can start this no matter if you're in Tampa, Florida, wherever you're at, you can start it in your hometown. It's not hard. It's really not hard. All it takes is a little work and a dedication, and you have to save some money. You have to be able to have some resources to invest. But you have those, I guarantee you be up and running if you just do what you are supposed to do. So for those of you who are interested, you can visit my site, Vanzette Vending 101.com. It'll take you straight to my funnel. You have the opportunity to purchase my course. The course is only $25. That's
only $25.
Only $25. I could have made it higher. Some people make it higher, but I thought about. I said, you know what? Listen, I understand. It's some hard times, especially considering COVID. A lot of people are unemployed. Don't have the resources, to be able to invest. So I was like, how I can make this more affordable while simultaneously reflecting value, because something's too cheap, people might not see it as important. Because when you purchase it, I want you to read it. I want you to execute. Don't purchase it and say, all right, I'm gonna read it next week. No, get on it now. Take action. Create another income for yourself. Yeah, action. This really can. It has helped my family. It helped substantially with the bills, and enable me to have a few, extra few dollars for me to do the things that I enjoy doing. Taking my girl to nice dinners, just buying myself nice things, just living the life that, I thought about living, while on that, that twin bump in that 4x10 sale. So, I mean, it works. This is not a game.
Your freedom too.
Right. Exactly. I do have more time on my hands now. So, yeah. So, I mean, again, Vanzette Vending 101.com, it's up for grabs, everybody has opportunity. So take advantage.
I commend you for setting up a course like that, and also willing to share with others what you learned along the way, because my pastor always says there's borrowed sense and bought sense. The bought sense is more expensive, but the borrowed sense is they're learning from what all you had to go through.
Most definitely,
You
most
can't
definitely,
beat it at all.
most definitely, most definitely.
So
And they get the bonus, sorry, Miss Theresa, but you guys get the bonus of not experiencing the pitfalls that I endured.
that's it.
I'm giving you all the wisdom, everything that you need to know. But yeah,
Which is outstanding. Now, is there like a fee? Like if somebody like a small mom and pop store want to be able to get one of your vending machines, is there like a fee or anything? Or can you tell them how they can get it if they're deciding they want one?
I know you guys are not gonna believe me out there, but I gotta tell you, it is very true. To request my services is absolutely free.
It's free?
That's right. It is free.
Wow.
All you have to do is go to my website, vanzettevending.com. Not 101. 101 is for the course, but vanzettevending.com. And you're going to see Tampa Bay Vending Services. That's going to be me. And you go to the website and you fill out your request about getting a machine in your establishment. We're going to do a follow-up call, small consultation. We're going to retrieve some pertinent information from you to see how can we best serve you. And give us a few weeks and you will have a quality machine in your establishment, guaranteed.
Wow.
So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Can't be free ever. So
and you can't free. You can't quality at that.
It's
free but quality. So
that's important.
So that's one of my niches. So but yeah, just contact me on my website and vanzettevending.com and we can move forward. If you're in the Bay Area now, if you're outside of the Bay Area, right now I don't have the means and the resource to be able to place outside of the Bay Area.
You will.
So
it's coming.
Yeah. So yeah, as of right now, but sorry for that. But yeah, eventually it'll come.
It's coming. And then is there any other anything else that we might have not mentioned that you want to go ahead and mention at this time? I know you were telling me about some other quotes as well the other day.
Yeah, I got a quote that I would like to share with everybody. I received this quote from a book that I can't repeat the title because it's pretty controversial. But a quote that I gained from it was, "Don't dwell in the past, but never forget or disrespect the past. Allow the past to be a compass to navigate your future." Now, this resonates with me so much because that's how I prevail. That quote helped me, propelled me to supersede the odds, to defy the odds. So I said it to you guys because we all have a past, we all have a history. We all have done things in the past that some unfortunately still hinder us and haunt us today. But don't dwell in it, but never forget it. And the reason why I say never forget it, because if you don't forget it, you're less prone to repeat it.
I love it.
Nobody wants to repeat bad history. I definitely don't.
No.
So just keep that in mind. And but that quote right there is very powerful. So if anything, if you guys don't remember anything that I said today, please remember that because that is very important.
That's pretty good. And anything you want to, as far as like encouraging somebody that's new, wanting to be an entrepreneur, any kind of advice you would like to give to them at this time as well?
Yeah, most definitely. The biggest thing is knowing what you want, finding your why. Why do you want to be an entrepreneur? You have to have that why factor. A lot of entrepreneurs, and it's not something I made up. This is a very common and old philosophy.
Yeah.
So you have to find your why. Why do you want to become an entrepreneur? Ask yourself that, and then eventually you'll find your answers. And then as you're finding your answer, transform your mind. They call it mind transformation. Get rid of that old thinking.
Yeah,
get rid of that old thinking
important.
As far as right, being a consumer and so quick to buy, or so quick to always wanting to remain dependent upon a job or a paycheck. No,
I love it.
Yeah, work to leverage your business. Work to save up them checks, man. I know this. I know some of you got out there have kids. I know it may be challenging and all kind of depth out there. But I don't have kids, but I do have bills. And I have bills, first thing getting out of prison. You know, I live with my mother and I had to pay her $500 a month. So you can imagine. But I got a job immediately within 22 days upon my release. I was working. That's how serious.
impressive.
22 days.
Wow.
You know, I got out December 18, 2000. No, excuse me, December 31st, 2018, and by what, January 21st,
Wow.
I was working.
You were hungry. You know,
I was
you
hungry.
hungry.
I was not. I was starving.
That's it.
I was starving. I'm talking about my ribs was showing. So I made a promise to myself and a covenant to the Most High that I will not return. I will do anything I need to do. If I have to shovel dog poop, you know, in order to get a dollar,
whatever it took, you was gonna
whatever
make it
it took,
happen.
that's what I'm gonna do. Because guess what? I'm gonna keep saving that dollar. That dollar, I'm gonna live a full lifestyle. And I'm gonna keep saving that dollar. You know what I mean? I'm able to invest it, and for that money that I save to be able to work for me. So, you know, that's how you gotta do it. So for all the aspiring entrepreneurs out there, man, mind transformation, and always identify a problem. And then once you identify a problem, try to come up with a solution, because in order to be successful, I don't know how people feel out there as far as being a millionaire, but, you know, I aspire to be a millionaire. And a wise man once told me.
You can be.
Right. But a wise man told me, if you want to become a millionaire, service 1 million people.
That's it.
So that's why I do the things that I do. That's why, you know, me and my girlfriend, we came with Monet's to service the people. You know, the people with problems with the skin. We want to service. We want to help with that. We want to contribute that. We want you to have beautiful and succulent skin. You know, we want that.
That
yeah,
way, there we go. That way we can see it.
Yeah, we want to get familiar with that logo, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. Gotta get familiar. That's the $1 million right there. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on it. And it's for us. I mean, it's for everybody. It's for us. Man. It's for the people.
And there's not any other 24 karat out there. So that's
I can say this.
And the quality.
I can say this. Yeah, I can say this. I don't know if it's another 24K out there, but I know.
I don't believe so.
Ain't nothing out there like this.
Vegan.
Yo, yeah, it's the vegan. It's non-toxic. It's the real deal. I mean, you put it on the face, it's so thick, man. And when you peel it off your face, because it's a peel, man. When you peel it off your face, man, it's just, you could just feel all the pullings of those impurities and those dirts from your follicles, from your hair follicles, you know, from your pores. It just, man, it just feels amazing. It gives you that day spa experience.
Right.
You know, you just feel relieved and just, man, you just feel good, man. I'm just so proud of this product. I take so much pride in it because I know I provided quality. I know without a doubt. Matter of fact, I can open it for you guys if you guys want to see how it looks.
Yes, please.
Yeah, let me show y'all. It can get a little messy, a little thick. Hold on. But yeah, can you guys see?
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah, you see that the good gold. See, it's nice and thick.
Turn it
nice
a little bit more.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on, let me try to.
There we go. Now we can see.
Yeah, you see that? Good gold. Good gold. I'm talking about
good stuff.
Yeah, that's that good pharaoh. You know, the ancient Egyptians, they believe in that gold.
That's it.
Hey, listen, this is where it comes from, that good gold. Make you feel like a pharaoh.
Plus, you got a lot of powerful testimonies on your website as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, people that took a chance. You know, because we are a new product, so you know it's a chance with everything. But the people that decided to take a chance, they weren't disappointed. They weren't disappointed, and it made us so you know, happy to confirm that we have a, you know, legitimate quality product. And you know, it's funny because our first buyers were our parents. My mom, girlfriend's mom.
Yeah,
and they use it. You know, it starts in the family first.
That's
and
it.
They like, we're so proud of you. Like, wow, like, what did you guys do? And I'm like, we can't tell you all that now.
No.
And you didn't agree, mama. You're our mothers, but just experience it. You know, get the end result and just you know, thank you. But then we had a few people that was friends of the family, and I even have a few people that we didn't know, complete strangers. We managed to try a product and give it a shot, and they wanted the squeeze. And they wanted the squeeze. So, you know, I'm very proud of it. I'm gonna continue to grow. And hopefully in the future I come up with some more, you know, beauty products that embellishes the skin or embellish the appearance. So yeah.
Yeah, that's outstanding. And like you said, you can't give all your secrets away. I don't think
Yeah, can't
anybody
give them all
knows
back.
what Kentucky Fried Chicken
Yeah,
secret is yet. So don't give
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
secret.
yeah. I don't mind sharing it with you, sharing it with you and providing it to you.
That's
I
it.
can't give you all my secrets.
No, not at all.
Most definitely.
So, any last minute thoughts you want to leave us with today?
Um, stay safe, stay focused, despite, everything that's transpiring in today's world with the COVID and the injustices. Let's remain humble, let's remain focused, but yet assertive. And let's not be quiet towards the problem. We have elections coming up. I urge and recommend everybody to vote, especially, and be a little selfish, because if not voting for your own right, vote for people out there that's like me. That because I'm a convicted felon and the degree of my charges, I don't have the privilege to vote. So I mean, if all us fails, vote for me at least. Consider me when voting and going to those polls, and vote for whoever resonates with your heart the most. But speak.
But
Let's
get
not.
out there.
Let's not whoever is in office. We're complaining and having all these opinions of what to say, but we didn't contribute.
Absolutely.
That's one thing that kind of bothers me a little bit. But besides that, stay focused, stay positive. For those of you that want to contact me or reach me, you can contact me on my Facebook by the name of Mo Nelson, MONELSON. Send me a friend request, and I accept it as soon as I can. And on IG, Instagram, you can contact me at Morgan Nelson _speaks. You can also visit me, Vanzette Vending Inc. on my IG. Vanzette is VANZETTE, Vending Inc. Visit me on IG. Like I said earlier, you can also visit us at Monet's Beauty. So, I'm spreading my tentacles, all these different ways you can
That's right.
that can reach me. But yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I'm here to help. I'm here to serve.
That's it. And then just to let you know, I definitely thank you. And I know we're going to be featuring you this month in Triumphant Magazine. I thank you so much for being here, sharing your triumphant moments, because they're very impressive, and it's something that needs to be shared with the entire world. So we thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts being here with us this evening.
You are most definitely welcome, Ms. Theresa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to be able to share this with the world. Really appreciate it.
We appreciate you as well. So until next time, because as we mentioned, we know there's going to be a next time, we're going to actually have Morgan Nelson, also known as Mo, come back to us for part 2 and perhaps part 3, because we know that his future looks very, very bright. And congratulations, as we mentioned earlier, on all the amazing areas that you mentioned to us today. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Until next time, have a great day.
You too.